Fantastic. Nat King Cole and the Christmas song, getting us in the mood for Christmas. It's not long now. It's Tuesday the 4th of December, and someone who must feel like it's Christmas every day is Toole. His house and the outside of his house looks absolutely amazing. He's got a place in Wells in Somerset, and he's been decorating his house every Christmas since 1998. He's spent more than £20,000 on lights and gadgets. And this year, he's got 60,000 LEDs, which is 10,000 more than last year. Welcome to the show, Paul.
Hi, good morning, Hannah. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm as soon as I get out of bed, I'm still Christmassy. I'm Christmas mad.
Oh, wow. Well, have you always been Christmas mad? Did this start when you were a child?
Oh, most certainly stems back to being a kid and having some fabulous Christmases. I've been very blessed to have great parents who've always given me good Christmases. So, yeah, definitely stems back to being from a kid, yeah.
So, how old, if you don't mind me asking, how old were you when you decorated your house in 1998?
I would have been about 25, okay. 25 years old.
Okay, and you've been doing.
It all started off in '98, having a trip to the United States and just seeing the lights out there, which initially got me hooked.
Yes, they can. They go a bit crazy over there, don't they?
They go absolutely mad, and I think they turn me crackers as well, slightly.
Rubbed off on you. So, yeah. I mean, it must take not only a lot of work actually putting everything in place, but also the design aspect of it all and trying to decide what's going to go where. I mean, it looks really beautiful. How do you decide all that?
Thanks. Well, it takes, many, many months of preparation. I'm a member of an American lighting forum, and the whole concept of animating your lights to music comes from America. So you can learn lots of techniques and ideas on the forum. But, as regards to knowing what you're going to use each year on year, and what type of theme to use, that does take a long time, and it's a huge passion of mine and one that I hold very close to my heart. So, it does take many, many months.
So when does Christmas effectively start for you, then?
I guess Christmas really starts probably for me around about March, when I find out what songs I'm going to be using in the show, and then I start to sequence the lights to music then, which takes many hours. If you listen to 1 minute of music, it would take about 8 hours to sequence the lights to the music. So, around about March time.
Gosh. And what about your partner? Is she as infused with Christmas as you?
Nikki, definitely, she absolutely adores Christmas. I think we're quite well suited.
I was going to say, it would be a bit of a disaster if she didn't, wouldn't it?
It's just as well she does like Christmas, really, yeah.
So tell us about the different animals and all the different features that you've got in your garden this year.
Sure. Well, I've gone with a winter wonderland theme, almost a woodland theme also. There's polar bears and penguins and reindeers, but probably one of my favourite aspects of the show is I've got an 8-foot reef, and in the centre of this 8-foot reef is a video screen. So not only is it Christmas lights, it's also animated, like I said, with music, but also video as well. And I'm also using what's known as a cosmic colour tree, which stands about 20 foot tall. I shipped that in from America, and it's brand new in the style of holiday lighting, and it can show pictures and all sorts, really. It's just a totally an American concept of animating your lights. So I think my display is quite different to the general residential displays you would see probably in your own hometown or city.
Yeah, it's really impressive. I mean, how much do you spend on electricity? It's interestingly, I was reading in the article, it's not as much as people would think. No, not at all. I mean, they're all LED lights anyway, so they're very, very low in energy, hardly a carbon footprint. But I guess if you run the lights from about 4:30 through to about 9:30, so it's not too late. Over the week, it would cost between £12 and £14. So really, it's not as much as what people would think. If they were regular lights, meaning the non-LED type, you would probably be looking at about 120 quid a week. Wow, so it's quite a difference.
Really, really big difference. LED lighting is the way forward. Like I said, they might be a little bit more expensive to buy, but in the long run, they last longer and they cost less to use.
So do you do something completely different each year? Do you need to buy in a load of new stuff?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, some aspects of the Winter Wonderland theme with the waterfall we're using here, we keep those, but we grow. But as a rule, I like at least 2 display elements which are going to be different each year, because we hold a big switch on every year, and we normally get about 1,000 people come to light us up. You need to change, because they're always wondering, how are you going to better yourself next year, Paul? So it's always a big surprise to the community also.
So quite a bit of pressure on you then.
There is, but I like a bit of pressure, especially Christmas pressure, because it's a nice type of pressure.
Yeah. And you had Michael Eavis, the Glastonbury Festival founder, switching on the lights this year. Yeah,
that's right. Yes, we had him. He came along, and he's rather notorious for always wearing shorts. Now, last Friday night was quite weather, was quite cold, and even then he turned up in his shorts. Yeah.
Did he really?
He did. Yeah.
Oh, how funny! How funny. Well, something else that I really want to mention, which I think is a really lovely side of what you're doing, other than the pretty lights, is you do this for charity. You've collected about £16,000 for charity over the years, which is fantastic.
Absolutely, yeah. This will be our 3rd year now raising money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation UK. And Christmas is a really, really special time of granting special wishes. And I just think that, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, they grant wishes for kids with serious illnesses, so it's a brilliant charity. And, if people could just come by and just put a few pennies in the pot, then it does what it says on the tin. It just helps out these kids as well. So, yeah, it's a magical time of year, and if we can grant those wishes, then we've done a good thing, I think.
Absolutely. No, good for you. It is a fantastic charity, as you said. So I'm really I'm hoping to come and see the house on Christmas Street on Friday, because I fly back to the UK and I'm flying into Bristol, which is quite near you, isn't it?
Yeah, Bristol. I mean, literally from Bristol Airport to where we are here, it's probably about 30 minutes away. So you're more than welcome to come by on Friday. I'll even put the kettle on for you.
Oh, bless you, bless you. Yeah, I think we'll be able to do that, because I think I land at about 2 o'clock-ish. I'm not really sure. So if you turn the lights on at 4:30-ish, that's perfect. We'll go and have a spot of lunch in Bristol town centre probably, and then come and see you. So, I mean, you say you turn the lights on about 4:30. Is it dark then?
It is. It's just turning. It's got a beautiful light about 4:30. But the sky is just turning that nice, moody look, and the lights really do look really quite spectacular. And that's probably the best time to come and take photos because of the lights. So yeah, around about 4:30 is a good time.
Oh, fantastic! Well, I look forward to coming and meeting you then on Friday. That will be great, Paul. And if other people, if listeners are in the area or have family or friends that are in the area and want to go along and take a look at the house, the best thing to do, I'll direct them to your website, which is just your name, Paul Toole, TOOLE.org. And then you've got the address and contact information and everything on the website, so people can contact you through there. Paul, thanks so much for getting up and speaking to us this morning, and I look forward to meeting you on Friday.
Thank you very much, Hannah. You take care. Have a great week.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring for you.